Hey, what is up guys? It is your boy Speed here, and today we are going to be watching a bunch of your games that you submitted through the gameleap YouTube community tab for Guess the Rank. If you aren't familiar with this series, I take a look at your clips and then try to guess based on your gameplay what your MMR is, or, you know, more so the medal. So if you're excited for this video, smash that like button. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. One more thing guys, just want to let you know that today is my dad's birthday, and he watches the videos and reads a lot of your comments. So if you guys could leave in the comment section down below anything wishing my dad a very happy birthday, I would genuinely appreciate it, and I think he will as well. So yeah, I just think it'll be funny. Happy birthday, Dad. And yeah, let's get into the video. For the first clip, we're gonna be looking at Irisa, and you know, as I was turning on the recording, I watched a bit of the rune fight, and the Undying didn't attack move once, which you guys know I love. I love when people don't attack move. It's always the sign of a professional player. Alright, so in this lane in particular, I do want you to ship a wand as soon as possible, which it seems like you will be doing. You got a very heavy stat build here. I guess that's okay. Nothing too bad about that. And yeah, the main objective in this lane really is to watch your Pudge do absolutely nothing as he tries to trade into an Abaddon Undying. Ooh, never mind. The gun hook. Okay, I don't know why you didn't secure... Like, I hate stuff like that. But you Sakuchi'd, right? You Sakuchi'd. This is a fine Sakuchi, right? Nothing wrong here. You Sakuchi, you don't hit this creep, which is okay, right? It's actually a good thing. And then on the way back around, you could have gone on the last hit with the Sakuchi, and you went around it. GG awareness. So definitely a bit of a, you know, lacking of awareness there, which is always something. Every little thing, right, guys? Like, people ask me, like, oh, you know, what makes someone a pro player? Stuff like that, right? And like, it's not about doing that once. It's about doing that 15 times in a row, right? Missing like 10 CS because of a lack of awareness. Oh my god, this guy the best hooker? Also, another thing about the Sakuchi, this is not a good Sakuchi because you tend to only want to use Sakuchi to secure creeps and to close the gap on people. You can use it to chip a little bit, but in this case, if he gets a hook on her tower, you know you're going to be in advantage, right? You know the trade is favorable, and so you don't want to Sakuchi right away. You want to hit, and then when he's like about here and he's almost out of attack range, then you can Sakuchi through, right? And that's how you can optimize auto attacks here. So yeah, this is definitely a mistake for you to... Right, you see how you didn't auto-attack him once? You could have literally hit him like 3 times, maybe 4 times, and then Sakuchi'd. And think about how impactful it is, right? That's why I love Dota. Always change those little things. Alright, let's get more towards the team fighty stuff. Alright, so let's get into this team fight and take a look at what you do right and what you do wrong. So you're going for Scotty. Yeah, seems fine. Seems fine. The other option would maybe be Abyssal, but no, Scotty seems okay. So this positioning's not the best. So a quick little thing that I already noticed here that you do want to fix is that when you're hitting someone, try not to step into them. In late game teamfights as ranged heroes, you really don't want to walk anywhere close to them, right? You want to stay as humanly far away as possible. And so here, when you're hitting this guy, you really do not want to like walk even here. You would want to go on him here. The only time you would go on him here is if you think you're totally safe, if there's no way you die, right? But if there's any threat to you, you don't want to position yourself in an area where you could get gone on. And so you need to be careful about that. But okay, you lead off with bugs. It's in the direction where the enemy team probably is, so it's okay. Yeah, just be careful about your positioning. You did even step into your auto attacks a little bit. Okay, so they're probably coming from here. I'd be a little bit careful. Thankfully, they don't have team fight. Otherwise, you guys would be really stacked right now. Okay, bit of a forced ravage. Nothing wrong with your target priority. Undying is absolutely killing himself. You gotta get your ulti off. Okay, you do. Oh, and you're dead. Alright. Yeah, I mean, in general, it's just a weird place to be fighting. You guys are currently 10k behind, so any fight on the enemy side of the map, unless you had already picked off a few of them, is definitely very questionable. But let's keep on going. Alright, another little engagement here. They're going high ground. A big thing I like to focus on with Weaver players is how they use their bugs. Oh, you did bugs. This looks like a good bugs. It seems like it hit almost everybody, actually. Let's take a look. We just check them across here. You want to make sure though when you're bugging, it's in the middle of the fight, to make sure that it's like, you know, it's on them and people don't realize. Otherwise, they kind of just kill them. Like, you see these people just killing them. It's not that great of a bug, so I might have held it there, but it's okay. It kind of distracted them. This game's kind of a stomp. I'm surprised this is not a gameleap classic. You guys are not stomping at all. When do things, I mean, I think things turn around, right? Otherwise, I'm surprised you submitted this. Okay, you gotta get out. Pop Sakuchi. I mean, it's very hard for me to say anything about this fight. Another good bugs. All right, I mean, you are doing a pretty good job of kiting into now. Like, there's definitely a solid recognition of kiting here. Definitely better than I would say any like 1k, 1.5k MMR player would have. So I would definitely put you above that at minimum, right? At minimum. Let's keep going though. Let's look at one more fight and then we'll take a guess. I will say that your CS is very, very low though. 197 and 35 is incredibly low. I know your team was losing, but still, even for a losing Weaver, it's very low. All right, quick kill on the CM. I probably wouldn't chase that guy. I think that's a bit of a misplay, even bothering to chase that guy, assuming he has spells up, right? How are you guys gonna fight here? Okay, good Ravage. Looks like Ursa doesn't have ultis, so you can just kill him. All right. Chase him down. Good. Sakuchi through. Back over to the other end. Would have liked to see you switch in your orb here. I feel like holding Bullwipe isn't too good anymore compared to your other option. Okay, I actually respect the ulti there. Considering you didn't have Sakuchi, you didn't want to get silenced. Sakuchi. Oh, little bit late on the Sakuchi. All right. I don't know. Should I guess based off of that? I don't know if this game gets any better. You guys are 15k behind. I'd imagine you just go on to lose, right? If you guys aren't familiar, I don't know if he wins or loses because I don't look at the home screen, right? All right, solid hook. All right, never mind. I'm guessing. I'm guessing after that Bugs. Herald won. I'm done, dude. You can't just chuck him like, even though it's, nah, to be fair, you have Shard and so it's a low cooldown now. I'm mostly referring to like when people have lower points in Bugs and not the Shard. The Shard, for anyone who doesn't know, he's a little bit CDR. I think it's what, 3-4 seconds? So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say, I don't know, I think it's like Legend. It just seems like very average gameplay to me. It's low CS. The bug usage is, it's okay. Spellcasting is solid, and the laning stage was meh. So yeah, I'm gonna say Legend 3. And you are... Oh, okay, Archon 2, alright. I guess that means you have potential. Alright, best of luck to your son. Let's get into the next replay. Alright, next up on the list, we got Little Cato. I hope that is not something profane in a different language. I think it's a cat. Is that a cat? Is Cato I don't know. I'm gonna stop saying it just in case. But nonetheless, you're level 2, you're playing Witch Doctor. Oh, this TP mid is... I mean, you're gonna get some XP, but you're leaving your guys solo. I feel like that can't be a good idea. I see this sometimes with support players where they're like, I have to save my mid laner. But what happens? More often than not, you don't even end up saving your safe laner, or you TP and it does nothing. And even if it does do something, even if, let's say, he was to get a return kill on Tinker, which, you know, would make it somewhat justifiable, as he would basically hit level 4, the problem is you're literally screwing your safe lane. I mean, I don't know how this guy can even lane against Shaker DP alone, you know? So, not a fan of that. In general, I'm not a fan of, like, no way. What is Tinker doing? What? What, dude? What am I watching, man? How does that work? How does that work out? That TV is so bad, but it's somehow okay. Don't make that play, guys. That's such a low percentage play, even though it worked out. Alright, I can see the gank. He committed laser. Alright, you got a kite out. I'm fine with that play. You know, if you're mid, you can force a rotation. That does protect your safe laner. I'd like to see you guys go for a kill. Oh, he is so low. Alright, you gotta salve him, then you can go for a kill, which looks like you're doing. Okay, wrap back around. Like it. Go stun him. Wind Ranger's buying back. Why aren't you go? I don't know. I feel like you should go on this DP, even though I know she had a really good start, but oh my gosh, she doesn't even have boots. It's so easy to go on her. I guess Ursa is low on mana. Oh my god, he's maxing Q. I hate this build now. I hate this build so much. But I feel like you should go on her. You're level 4. She's in the creep wave. No boots. You go on her now, but wow, come on, man. What is this trash? Might be like speed, but I thought you just told him to do that. He has to do it when Ursa's in the area. If Ursa's across the map, what's the point of stunning? You're not gonna kill him alone. You need to wait for Ursa. Gotta wait. Alright, so yeah, you should have waited, right? Even though you get some good cast bounces, you should have waited. I don't think you would have killed him anyway, obviously, based on like how it ended, but still. The principle is not there, okay? I don't know, this is like really weird. It feels like high, low, and more, because like DP's positioning an item build makes me want to vomit in my mouth. I don't know why she has 2 nulls instead of boots against Ursa. Now she has boots, but there's that. Her positioning is a 1 out of 10. The Tinker gets solo killed from half HP by a level 2 Witch Doctor. You know what, let's just move on to the mid game. Let's just move on to the mid game, it's fine. Alright, so you got maxed out Q, E, fine with that, fine with that. Glimmer Cape, Wand, Tranquils, Ward, Smoke. Great items. I'm curious to see what you do as a smoke. Oh, you actually have 5 kills. Maybe I should have watched the early game. Alright, I'm curious to see what you do mid-game, because right now you're kind of just walking around in circles, but I would like to see, like, maybe a smoke coordinated, something like that. You know, let's check for any gaps in the enemy team, see if they split up and if you can take advantage of it. Alright. Go for the D ward. Bit of a hard chase. I don't think you guys want to chase into them. Okay, so are they going to split up? So the enemy team, nah, they got a Tinker pushing in the waves. You do see them starting to split up now. So this is where I would try to call a smoke. You guys see what I'm saying? Do you see how you can kind of determine when you want to smoke or like good opportunities to maybe get a pick off? We just saw one hero and their triangle rotate to the right and one go to the left. And Tinker's top, that's a bug. You don't see light blue, but regardless, you see them splitting up. This is a great opportunity to pick one of the people and to smoke. I can see why you're doing this. I don't think it's good because there's no follow-up, but I like the idea there, but there's no follow-up, so it's so weird, man. This game is so weird. I think this is like ancient-ish because like he does a lot of things that I agree with that I think most players might not do, but at the same time, he just never does them when his team's there, which is like such a sign of like a high, but like not that high MMR teammate, because one thing that I've come to the realization over like the last year or so is that most people are really bad at working together. It's a very small percentage of the community that consistently works together. And I'm not saying like you do it once per game. I'm talking about like 30, 40, 50, 60 times per game. You're doing something, even if it's on a micro scale, you're doing something in terms of synergy. And most players, I would say, maybe do it like 5 times per game, or like, and I don't count running down a lane as 5, that one of those things. But alright, I don't know, I'm gonna say Ancient 5. I think this is Ancient 5. I feel like it's high, but it's, I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff here. It's just not synergized. There's like a lacking of glue. Alright, Ancient 5, you are... Ooh. Oh, come on, bro. Dude, I was so close. Man, I have such a good read. What? Holy, I was so close. Oh, man. All right, well, we'll get him in the next. We got one more to go. I'm going to be looking at 3 games here today, so stay tuned. Let's get into the last one. And last, but certainly not least, we have Spies Disrupter, who has a ring of regen. What? Why do you have a ring of regen on Disruptor? All right, you have 1 clarity, but I don't know. This is a hero that, like, should just buy a bunch of clarities on, and, like, 3 mangoes, 18 clarities, and just click your Q over and over again. You'll do so well on this hero. You might think that's over an exaggeration. It's slightly, somewhat. All right, you gotta get out of there. Oh my god, the goo. This is definitely immortal if Bristleback took goo at level 1. My man is a beast. Dude, AM's gonna die to goo. Never mind, he's fine. What the hell? I thought this was immortal. Why does he have boots? Tango, mana break on AM. Is this position 4? What the hell is this? How do you come up with this trash? What is this? Now I'm thinking it's Herald. Man, I'm all over the place. What's going on? Let's check some other starting item builds. What the? Fluffy hat? Why did you start with a fluffy hat on Bristleback? Where's all your, like, branches and maybe, like, a stick or a mangoes? Mangoes, you know, mangoes. I feel like you need mangoes on this hero. And these item builds are starting to make this one seem a lot more reasonable, to be honest. Oh my god, this Bristleback, what is he doing? What the hell? Is this guy new to Dota? I feel like these people are actually... He just died to a Boots Animage. Imagine losing lane to a Boots, Tangos, Animage. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. What? Oh my... This is actually Herald. It's actually Herald. It's actually Herald. There's a sniper off lane. It's actually Herald. Oh my god. Snipe the courier. What? Why do you have a Quelling Blade as 5 Bounty Hunter in your chair? Oh my god, this is probably Herald. I can't believe it. I feel like it's been a while since I've watched a Herald game. Alright, let's just keep going though. Maybe it's not. Maybe this is like Divine and they're just like, I don't know, really bad. Maybe it's the SEA server. I've heard they're awful from what I've been told by SEA server people. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, Pudge mid! It's been a while since I've seen that. You gotta turn off Rod. Alright. Oh, come on. Hook that guy. Is he actually gonna go Tranks into Blink? Please don't rush Tranks into Blink. Dude, there's no way you actually just stand here and throw a hook. I remember when I was new to Dota, I would do this because, like, people have no awareness, so this would, like, somehow work. But, like, he can obviously see you. Dude, what are you doing? Obviously, it's daytime. He's rotting down the wave. Oh my god. This actually reminds me of when I was new to Dota. Like, I would do stuff like this too. That's crazy. It actually kind of makes me happy to see. I guess there's new people. Alright, why am I watching all these people? I'm supposed to be watching Disruptor. Alright. So Disruptor, the reason why I picked this clip is he sent like this really huge thing. I mean, my god, he spent like an hour writing this up or something like that. And one thing in particular caught my eye. It says a team fight broke out, and the team fight continues until 23. So we're gonna go to 1850 and then watch like a 5-minute team fight. Not actually, but we're gonna watch it in fast motion. All right, let's get into it. So, items. Okay, Tranquil's one glimmer. I can get behind this. I wonder what Animage has now. 40 last hits in 18 minutes. Alrighty. Whoa, whoa, what is that usage of your ult? What the hell? What the hell? Alright, let's get into it. So, Animage almost gets solo killed. That doesn't really do anything, you know, so really it's important when you're... Disruptor's a hard hero, to be honest, but when you're playing Disruptor, you really want to not panic with your ulti. This happens a lot to people, I see it all the time, which is like, you use Kinetic Field casually just to like trap someone in, and not with no intent to ulti them, but then like someone else overextends and you think you need to ulti them, so you do it, but it's like not good, right? So don't do this. It just does nothing. Like 95% of the time, this type of ulti won't work. I guess glimpsing here is okay, but I don't think there's any. Why is he running? What the? Who's that hook at? This is so. No, you're frontlining. Ah, don't frontline. Yeah, you Q. Okay. Oh, this wasn't even 1850, but still, the fight. I guess the fight was even longer than you typed. Okay, let's see how it keeps going. You know, the classic Treads Animage going in. Oh, he's gonna drop the ulti. Get out of there, Animage. No! Sorry, I'm supposed to be focusing on Disruptor. I'm just so amused by whatever is happening in this fight. Glimpse Earthshaker. Why? You could have glimpsed Earthshaker, so you wavered it. What is happening? Auto attack, alright. You're AFK counter to the tower. Okay, I mean, I can respect the glimpse back to base. That's good. Should walk away, walk away, walk away, walk away. Okay, you walk towards the ogre. It's probably not your best decision. Animage blinks in. I think he's dead. I can't take this, dude. What am I watching, man? They're just like, I don't know, they're like smashing the Animage is fighting with Treads, man. Dude, if I played in this game, I'd just pick Alk every game and split push. There's no way you lose if you pick Alk and split push. There's no way. There's just no way. You could go E-Blade Dag on Alk and still win. There's no way, man. Alright, let's just keep going. I'm actually enjoying myself very much. Should pop your clarity. You have very low mana right now. Oh, this positioning. Spy, what's going on, my man? Why are you in melee range? Your spells don't force you to be melee range. You need to cast them from as far away as possible. So let me be like more critical on him, so I feel like I can give him some value. Number one, you need to pop your clarity as soon as possible, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to spam your Q casually. And when you're playing Disruptor on any 5 hero that has a low cooldown nuke, you want to be using it as much as humanly possible. Otherwise, you're not maximizing your hero's value. And so, you need to, right, do that. Maybe ship out a mango if you think a fight's going to break out, just to guarantee this. But the point is, you need mana to spam your Q here, right? Especially if you're going to max it out over Kinetic Field, right? So if you're going to max it out over Kinetic Field, which is fine, I'm actually a fan of this build in pubs, but you need to spam it. Because you max it out and you don't use it. Then you should be using maxing Kinetic Field if you're not going to prioritize having full mana and using your Q. You see what I mean? Hope that makes sense. But yeah, your positioning is very bad. You know, you need to think about, like, right here, if you stay alive and you max range Q the bristle and then glimpse him last second, you could get another kill for your team. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's why as a 5 player, you can have more impact than you think, because it's all about, like, staying in the back. I agree, Spy. It's a very funny game. Staying in the back, getting off as many spells as possible, and kiting as well as possible, right? It's just as important as kiting as a core, right? All right, we're going to take a guess. I mean, obviously, I think it's Herald. Like, this is like the worst game I've seen in a while. It's kind of refreshing, to be honest. Looks like he actually did commit to the Tranquil's Blink. Oh my god, he's got a Battle Fury queued up. I really want to know if he buys this or not. I really want to know if he buys Battle Fury. No way! Oh. Please buy the Battle Fury. I just want to see him complete it, and then I'll guess. Dude, stop dying! Push in some waves, man! Yes! Yes! He bought it. I don't think you guys can kill this bristleback. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they're about to feed on this bristle. Alright, I was sort of right. Alright! Yeah, I'm just gonna say Herald 3. I just pick one of the Heralds. Herald 3. Alright, and you are... Herald 2. Alright, as expected. Alright, man. Best of luck. I recommend you pick a more greedy support and focus on dominating your lane and make sure you're spamming your spells and positioning well in teamfight. That's like the most important thing for newer players. Spam your spells. Make sure you have enough mana to spam your spells and spam those spells. Get them out, get your shit out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Peace. And that's all, but remember, before you leave, come on, before you tune out, subscribe to the GameLeap website where we are going to help you get to the next rank. If you're stuck, click the link down below, and I'm out. Peace.